What is up, everybody? I am the Fool, and I am making a Minecraft server from scratch. This episode, we will be going over my mob system. I added some more custom mobs, and I can show you guys through the code on how a mob system is implemented in Minecraft, which you guys might find useful. Also, I have been working on the item system, making the items actually have certain stats, like the attack stat or the defense stat. I have yet to add enchantments, like custom enchantments to the weapons. They will be kind of like the Hypixel Pit enchantments, but maybe even more complex and fun to use. As you can see here, I've been messing around with making a hub world. This is not the final design. If anything, this is just so I don't go insane looking at a flat world all the time. If anybody knows how to use World Painter better than me, I'd love some tips. But as you can see, we have the tavern here. There'll be a potion seller here eventually. Then if I run over to this building here, we have the spot where you will enchant your items that you get from the dungeon. And then if we go all the way over here to the bank, this doesn't really look like a bank, to be honest, but I mean, it's what I had on hand, building-wise. And then it's also kind of hard to run up the stairs and then to the banking area. So we'll have the banker here. He will essentially be from last episode. They'll open this GUI to exchange their currency values into other denominations. But this actually works. This little stash here, of course, it'll be more cool looking once I actually build an actual decent looking building. But you can open your stash. And this is running the stash command. Yes, I see. You can also click on it. So essentially it's just a more immersive way to view your stash. I might lock the commands behind like a supporter role or something, because I like to have physical locations, even though it's a little bit of an inconvenience. It's more immersive and more fun to walk up to things and interact with things. But if you want convenience and you want to support the server, I will give access to these commands. So let's get into the game world by running /games. Of course, there'll be an NPC that will list out these, or even better yet, you'll just load into a game by like riding a horse out into the distance or something. Something like that. Alright, let's start up a game. Okay, we are in the game world, and as you see when I join, since I'm an admin, I'm not automatically put into a game, because sometimes the admin just wants to log on to the game world. And next video I'll go over my admin tools I've made. I'll just show you a little teaser here. So I run edit, the arena ID, I have all these tools, and I can set spawn points or certain things and stuff. This is work in progress. There's some bugs. I'll go over it next video. Okay, let's join a game. Game join. Alright, when we spawn in here, we'll see my new mob I made. Should spawn right in the middle here. Necro Farmer. He summons little summons and he tries to run away from you. Of course, these summons aren't doing damage. I don't want to die all the time. Let me chase him down. Where is he? Yeah, every 30 seconds you'll spawn a new wave of enemies. You can kind of bait his AI to like stay stuck if you stand like this. Yep, he summons some cows to come after me, and then he'll summon some pigs. Also, when you attack a mob now, it shows a little damage indicator showing how much damage you're doing, which I think is kind of cool. So you should spawn the last wave. Pig. Okay, well, yeah, that's the Necro Farmer. Let me kill him. He'll drop some gold. Oh no. Get back here! Oh, where are you going? Maybe I should tone down his movement. He's kind of getting away from me. Okay, yeah, he dropped some gold. And his summons are still trying to kill me. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go into creative mode so they don't target me. I made it so creative mode admins are not targeted by enemies. So now we can go over the loot system. Oops. So the loot system, since this is a cooperative game mode, loot spawns per player. So each player will see a different set of loot around the map. So different players would have different star tiered chests than others, as you can see. And the star tier dictates the quality of loot, not the quantity. But anything above 3 stars is guaranteed a weapon or equipment piece. I think now would be a good time to show you guys some code. Right now I have this hard-coded into the code. I don't really want to move it to a database yet, but it will be useful to have these configs in the database eventually. Okay, so I have a 2D weights array here, and then up top here I have a rarities array of the type of rarities that exist in the game. And that's what each individual row index accounts for. So 90% common, 7% uncommon, then 2% rare, and 1% epic. And then each star level is a column. Of course, these values are just kind of made up and will be tweaked when the game launches. So if we go loot a chest here, like this 5-star chest, we should definitely get a rare or epic. Well, I got unlucky. Well, how about this 4-star? Well, maybe the values need tweaking. 3-star? Yes. Oh, and when you loot a chest fully, it goes to a waxed copper. I think looks pretty cool. How about this 5-star? Come on. Not an epic. I want an epic. No 5 stars. 3-star? Nope. 3-star? Yes. 10 damage. I'll show you the implementation of my mob system. So every mob extends my custom mob class, which has a bunch of configs and things it needs to keep track of. This video would be like 30 minutes long if I went through everything, but you can basically read for yourself here. So if we go to the implementation, Necrofarmer, we're gonna use the builder pattern to build a mob descriptor on how the mob should function. So we give it an ID, which type of which type of entity, bucket entity, Minecraft entity, the mob should be when it spawns. So which, and then its display name, its level. I haven't really implemented a level system yet. Just putting this here for later. Its move speed, and then a list of abilities, custom abilities. So I have a summoning ability here that spawns mobs every 25 seconds. And then it describes a wave group. Then we're going to give it our own custom path binding. So we're going to remove the paper goals of moving and targeting. And then we're going to put in my new goals that I want, which is a flee goal and a separation goal. And then what does it drop? The flee goal is pretty basic. It just sees if it should activate, and that's just if it can find a nearby player. And then every tick, we're basically just going to get the target's location and just get a vector and a random like angle offset to try to run away from the target. I think I made it so that it caps between like 90 and 180 degrees, so sometimes it gets kind of stuck in a wall. So I need to find some solution to make it a little more intelligent, or I could just leave it and it's kind of fun to find ways to get around the AI. Anyways, I do have a Discord I made, but I'm not sure if you guys would like to join it yet. I might just put it in the description just to have it there. You guys can give me some suggestions on what type of mob types you want to see. Other than that, see you next time.